What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Thomas with another video for the still unnamed YouTube channel, but I believe it's going to be called the Solo Agent, the Solo Independent Agent. It's going to be something along those lines. I'm working on it. I promise you, next video there will be a name for it. But in this video, I'm going to be addressing mainly new agents, and I'm going to talk about the seasons of life insurance. Now, I'm not talking about summer, spring, and fall, but that will be involved with that. But if you're contemplating getting into life insurance and you are thinking about getting into it, life insurance has cycles throughout the year. And sometimes it's really depending on what type of insurance you're selling. As you guys know, I mainly focus on life and health. I don't do any PNC, but if you're in PNC, ask this question to someone who's in that field. They should be able to tell you the seasons as well. But for life particularly, there are seasons with life insurance. And I'm gonna be real short with it, okay? The first season is New Year's. It's New Year's. People are on their New Year's resolution kick. They had conversations during the holidays about, hey, I need some life insurance. Mom, you need life insurance. Dad, how much life insurance do you have? Those conversations were had during December and November. And if you are already an agent in the field, you should know that those conversations are going to be had in November, December, and you should have your marketing material ready to go in January so you can capitalize on those people who are in a buying mood. If you're brand new in January, they're in a buying mood. They're ready to buy. You just got to show up. You know, like I use the analogy of the Mary Kay lady. Women still buy Mary Kay, okay? Trust me, they do. The problem is they can't find the Mary Kay lady who has lipstick. If a woman sells Mary Kay and she has lipstick, she can always be in business because somebody needs lipstick. They just need someone who sells it. You're the insurance agent. They want the life insurance. It's New Year's. It's a brand new year. They want life insurance. They just need an agent to buy it from. So why not you be the agent? So January, New Year's is one part of the year that is very good. It's a good sales cycle. The second one will be the summertime. This really works mainly for the term and final expense agents. I don't know how it works with the assets under management and annuity crowd, but summertime is a real good time of the year because a lot of parents, let me step back. If they're young adults, they're probably still working during the daytime, all right? But some of them may work seasonal jobs, like they may be a teacher. They may work a job where they're off in the summertime. So they're home. It's warm outside. People are outside talking. The only downside is having the kids at home. But other than that, summertime is a great time to sell because it's summer. Everybody's outside, they talk, and they want you can come inside. It's no big deal if that's the type of agent you are. If you sell to the senior market, summertime is even better because the seniors are relaxed. It's summer. They sit in the house. They're sitting outside talking. Summertime is a great time to really get in, get those sales, get that production going so we can transition to the part of the year that is going to be tough for a new agent if they don't know what's going on. So the other part of the year is the holidays. November. People still buy insurance in November. They do. But if you're a new agent, you know, unless you're working leads or you got a lead source, you may feel like things are slowing down, and it may just slow down for you. But you can still make some good commissions. You can still do sales in November. We get to December. That's when it can get a little hairy, all right? December, usually the second week, actually the second to third week of December. This is when a lot of people are going to tell you, well, come back and talk to me after New Year's. Oh, I don't have any money. I gotta, I have to buy Christmas gifts. This time of the year is when you're going to hear a lot of people say, come back to me in New Year's. And if you're a brand new agent, and you don't have a good lead flow, you don't have a pipeline of clients, December can be real tough. It was tough for me the first 2 years because I didn't catch the cycles until like the second year I was in the business. This is why I'm doing this YouTube channel, because you can learn from my misery of preparing for December if you get into the business early in the year to set it up so by the time December come around and Christmas shopping is in full fling, you won't be stuck in the cold. So I'm gonna do another video on how to really set yourself up for December. But notice, if you're a new agent thinking about getting into the business, December can be a slow season unless you set things up properly. But most folks around the second, third week in December, they don't want to talk to you. So I talked about New Year's. I talked about summer. I talked about the holidays. I got two more for you. I got a little lanyard. I'm from Louisiana. We call it lanyard. That's a little extra. So the first lanyard, and this is really going to be this can really work for your agent, your assets under management agent, your securities licensed agents if you're thinking about doing that. CDs. Bank CDs mature primarily in October and April. So if you are an agent who is good at selling annuities, if you are into assets under management, or if you're a new agent and you can be entering into the field, into that market, October and April are really good months if you know how to find if you know how to find bank CDs that's maturing, where you can say, hey, you only get 1%, you only get 2% with this bank CD. Let's put you into an annuity. Let's put you into something that's going to get you some better guarantees. So that's a seasonal thing, October and April. There's a whole story behind how October and April became those 2 months. I think it goes back to 1987 stock market crash. You can research that on your own time. Second one. Now the second one, you may have to research just a little bit more. Give you an extra tip. If you're gonna get into life insurance business, don't be afraid to register and get on to a lot of different conference calls, webinars, especially if it's gonna be geared toward your field, because you just never know who's going to get on these calls and say things that you may not be able to use today, but if you write it down, save the call, put it in your little back pocket, it's going to come back to you. And I was on one call, this gentleman here, he sells pension plans. He sells pension plans and defined benefit plans. And he made mention about December. He mentioned something about December with pension plans, and I may have to find that Zoom call that I was on. But from my understanding, is December is when people make changes. They do something to their pension plans, defined benefit plans. I'm pretty certain somebody's going to come in the comment section and clean that up. But this call I was on was specifically about agents who want to sell pension plans and defined benefit plans to business owners. And he was talking about how you can find companies who have 401ks, who have pension plans, and you can get their information and call them. But he did say something about end of the year. Well, he was saying how usually end of the year is slow, but when it comes to that part of the business, December can be a very busy time. So that's a little homework for you to look up. So that's a little twofer. I gave you 2 extra seasonal cycles. Also a tip on get on those conference calls, get on those emails. If they get an email say, hey, we're going to do a call about this, just register for it, jump on it. If it makes sense, listen. If it don't, just jump off. But that's how you really learn little tidbits in the business. So to recap, there are seasons as a life insurance, as an insurance agent, as a financial services professional. New Year's. I think everybody can benefit from New Year's no matter what you sell. Summertime. People are home. If you're in the senior market, people want to be outside. Holidays. People still buy insurance, but when it comes to December, make hay, okay? CDs. October and April are the 2 months where majority of people's bank CDs are maturing. You can use this cycle to do your annuity sales or some other products that you can transition from a bank CD to something else. And finally, which is the question mark, look this up, I'm gonna call it the small business owners with their pension plans, defined benefit plans, From my understanding, December seems to be an important month for them. So if you're in that part of the business, December could be your best month. But these were just some things to think about if you are brand new, you're thinking about getting to the insurance industry, and you're going to get to the industry, you don't know what's going on. If you get into the industry in November and December as a brand new life insurance agent, you're going to be in for a surprise. So just warning you now, but if you come into the business like beginning of the year, fall, not fall, spring, going into the summertime, that's really a good time to get into the business. I mean, anytime is a good time to get into the business. I don't want you to wait until, May to get into the business, but if you happen to come to the business early in the year, then you can be prepared for when it comes down to November, December, if you're brand new in the life space. So how many minutes am I? I'm at 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. So this is Thomas with another video for the independent solo agents trying to navigate this industry as a solo agent, solopreneur, whether you're brand new, experienced, salty dog, whatever you are. So leave your comments at the bottom. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so anytime I make a video, you will be notified, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.